Good morning, Schrute Stack Squad. What's going on, guys? Today is Saturday, March 13th, 2021. And guys, you know what Saturday? What that means is we're not going to be seeing red, but we're also not going to be seeing any more green in our portfolios, all right? Anyone new who's watching this channel, guys, I show you real-time plays, step-by-step, where my portfolio is sitting at and how I'm going to be growing this thing to $1 million, all right? I show you all my gains, my losses, and everything in between. And this entire community, this entire family is one of the most supportive groups you will ever find on YouTube. And I know every other YouTuber says that, but I mean this. I truly do mean this, because I want you to go take a look back last week, and I want you to see when the whole market was red. Read the comments in those videos. Read how everybody was talking with each other. Guys, this is amazing community. I take plays from you guys take plays from me, and this is just a collaborative effort in that regard. So if you're interested in this whole seeing this whole journey through, and if you're interested in making yourself into a millionaire, you guys can learn from this thing as well. I had some people comment saying, well, you know, I'm only starting with 5,000, I'm only starting with $1,000, you know, you're so far ahead, how can I do that? How can I you know, follow you then? Guys, this is exactly why I wanted to make this video today. I'm making this video today to show you guys the beginner moves of how you should begin. And that's why I want to tell you, even if you're just beginning, or if you've been in the market, if you're already a millionaire, there's still something to learn, and there's still more knowledge you can gain by sticking through with this community. So with all that said, you know, if you're already subscribed here, make sure you guys got that notification hit. YouTube is one of the stupidest platforms in that regard. You hit subscribe, but then they're still not going to pump out the video to you. Even though you want to see it, you still have to hit a notification bell to say, oh, I still really want to see it. Why the hell would you hit subscribe to begin with? Anyway, I just think that's one of the dumbest features that YouTube came out with. So, all right, guys. Let me show you where I'm sitting at. So 157, that's how we closed out yesterday. And I want to talk a little bit, you know, Neo, MP, STPK, Roblox, and skills. These are going to be my foundation layers. Yesterday, I talked to you guys about viewing your investments as a cake. And I really want to expand on that topic. I'm going to actually go to the notepad on this video. And I really want to show you guys how to visualize and see how the portfolio should be growing and what it should be doing. And I'm going to show you where I made a mistake in my portfolio as of right now. So right now, you know, I told you these are my long-term plays, these 5 right there, from Neo all the way down to skills. Zomedica is going to be my big run up. You know, that's my that's not going to be my long-term hold. That's going to be something I put a lot of money in. I'm going to wait for it to pop, and then I'm going to bounce. And then what we're going to do with that money, we're going to rinse and repeat. We're going to take the money that we got from Zomedica, we're going to put it into another play that's going to rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. We're going to take it from another play that's going to pop, take that money from that one, and then go from there. Guys, even if you only get 10% gains, this is what I want you to understand. If you get 10% gains on any play, you know, and then you repeat that from one play to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, guys, you're looking at 100% gain in no time. You know, think of it. This stuff compounds on itself, guys. It compounds. You need to start understanding how that works, and that's why I really want to go in depth on this cake analogy that I made. If you didn't watch the video yesterday, this probably makes no sense to you, but just bear with me, because what I'm trying to describe to you is, you get a foundation layer as your base layer of a cake, then you have a middle layer, and then you got the frosting on top. I will really want to expand on this topic, and this is where I think a lot of beginners, newbies, intermediates, and even professional investors can learn from. Because you know what, quite honestly, after I made that video yesterday, I started looking at my portfolio and thinking of that cake analogy, and I'm like, man, you know, I'm not following my own advice here. My cake is all messed up, and I'm going to show you why. So anyway, I made no different plays in anything yesterday. Everything is sitting the same way it's going to be. This VST, guys, I'm actually thinking of taking this money, this extra 4,000 that I have sitting here. I'm actually thinking of putting that into one of these plays. I'm thinking of actually putting that money into THBR or IRO, one or the other. I know yesterday I was saying I'm going to go into Roblox, but what I think I'm going to do with Roblox, I am going to keep that in my long-term hold. I'm actually going to take money from Zomedica, though, and put that into Roblox, if that kind of makes sense. You see what I'm saying? I want to take the cash from... So next week I'm planning to get out of the VST play. Thank you for D Wood for putting that on my radar again. I'm going to thank him in all these videos, just because if that wasn't there, you know, last week or the week before, my portfolio, that was going to be a nightmare. So because of that, we were able to make some gains. I'm going to take the money from this, put it into either IRO, or I'm thinking Sidious or THBR, because those I'm expecting a run up to the end of the month, That's what that thing, and then from the Zomedica play, guys, this thing has been making some money, and so what I'm going to be doing is taking the money from Zomedica and slowly investing it into Roblox. I'm still going to stick to what I told you guys on the last video, 500 on Tuesday and Thursday. No matter the price, just go in like that. This is not something I'm going to really try to time out too much with Roblox, all right? So this is the other thing I want to say with Zomedica, guys. I've been hearing a lot of different numbers going around right now, especially all over the news, in forums, different like stock tweets, everywhere. Guys, there's so much speculation going on right now with Zomedica and what price it's going to hit, where it might go, long-term, short-term, true forma, this and that. Guys, it's really hard for me to tell you what price to truly look for. Yesterday, if you were part of the Discord that I have at the bottom, so I set up a Discord, guys. It's $1 a month. It's from the Patreon. I try to keep it as little as possible for that regard. So $1 a month, you can get access to our Discord, and we're doing a lot of collaborations there. But yesterday I posted something about more than just true forma, because everybody right now is just focused on true forma. Guys, Zomedica is a company that has many things in their pipeline, so many things. I posted something yesterday that showed all the different things in their pipeline and where they're sitting at. Guys, this company, even if true forma is a bust, this is what I want to try to tell you guys. So because some people here bought in at this you guys bought in at this 270 mark and things like that, and you're like, oh no, what do I do? And you didn't have enough money to, average down, which I always tell you should have some money on the side. But anyway, you live and learn. If you got caught holding it at 270, yes, you can expect a run up into true forma, but let's just say, true forma goes to crap, you never sell your stocks, this and this. Zomedica is a company that is more than just true forma going for it. I just want you to understand that this could be a longer term hold for you, depending on your investment strategies and where you're sitting at right now. All right, guys. So Zomedica, guys, I can't give you a specific number to say this is where it's going to be, this is what it's going to do. I'm telling you right now, guys, I do see this thing reversing in its direction. I'm seeing this, this is starting to become a little bit more bullish. I was looking at the charts yesterday too. Definitely has some good signals going on. And the thing here is this. The true forma gets released on March 30th. So what you want to do here is this, guys. And we saw that, look, there has very good support around here at the $1.80 mark, something around that line. What you guys might want to consider doing is just putting a trailing stop, not a trailing, sorry, just put a stop limit itself, at that number, because then this way, during that week of when the product's going to be released, guys, during those weeks where products are getting announced and released, the market's really volatile. The market's really, really volatile, and we can't predict what the heck it's about to do on that March 30th week. You know what I'm saying? So it may be worth just putting in a trailing stop order, of, hey, if it's below this number, I'm out. Just dip, like I'm gonna get out. Or you can put in trailing stop loss, with the percentage and things like that. We can play it as we go. But I'm just gonna tell you guys, this thing has potential to hit, from anywhere, like I've been telling you in the previous video, $3 to $5. That's where my brain is sitting at. I'm expecting anywhere in that range. And if I see it go above, and I see it running up, and I start seeing that bull pattern, because remember, like what we've been seeing right here. Zomedica loves to do this. It loves to have these big, quick run-ups, and then it cools. Big, quick run-ups, and then it cools. So if I start seeing, hey, we're in another big run-up, guys, I'm going to put in that trailing stop order, and then just, I'm going to dip. And then what I'm going to do is this. Once I cash out of Zomedica, I might just buy right back in. You know what I'm saying? After that March 30th date, who knows? Let's say the next 1 or 2 weeks, Zomedica crashes, it goes all the way back down. Maybe we see it below $1 again. Guys, take that money you gain from here and throw that thing back in if you believe in the product. You can just rinse and repeat. This is how we get rich, guys. This is how you build wealth. Okay, if you find companies that you enjoy, that you like and believe in, you can play with that same stock and make a lot of money off of it. Some people just do scalping off of the same stock over and over, and that's how they make money. I think Warren Buffett, half of his money is held up in Coca-Cola. He just lives off of their dividend payments, and that's how he's been, staying well off for a while. So that's over there on that end, Sidious, THBR. So another thing I was considering is taking the money from Zomedica and putting it in Sidious, because Sidious is planning to have their phase 3 results come out at the end of April. But like I said, those phase 3 results were supposed to come out, I think like 2 months ago, and they had to ask for a delay. So if there's another delay, we could lose our money in that. I don't say lose money, but we might have to hold it longer than we wanted. So things like that. IRO, I gave you the whole video about that yesterday. Clover, HOL, Sensonics, guys, these are all, these are all my medium-term plays. So all of this stuff I wanted to say like this. Market did overall pretty cool yesterday. Nothing too crazy. So we're looking all right. Now what I want to show you guys is this, that cake theory that I was talking about. All right. So guys, I want you to view your investments here as a cake. All right. I'm going to draw this thing out. All right. Don't judge by the drawings here. All right. And we're going to do it like this. And I'm going to make this, I want to keep this real simple. I'm just going to keep this a 3-layer cake. All right, guys, there's nothing else to it. What you got here is this. I want you to think of like a cheesecake. At the bottom of a cheesecake, what do you guys have? You have that like graham cracker crust, right? It's so nice. That's like everyone's favorite part. If you guys ever been to Burger King, got those apple pies, everybody loves the crust. Everybody loves that bottom part, because what is it? That's like solid, and it has the best flavor, has the best juices, and you know that's gonna taste good. If you ever had the apple pies, sometimes the apples are too mushy, sometimes they don't taste as sweet, things like that. But when you go in that crust, it's gonna be good. All right, it's gonna be really tasty. All right, guys. So just bear with my analogy. All right, please just bear in mind what that's gonna be. And then we have a layer here in the middle. This middle layer, it's good. We're expecting that thing to be pretty tasty, but that's not our foundation. That's not like the driving force of why I'm going to get this apple pie. It tastes good. I like it, and I know it's going to be all right. But this is really where the sweet taste is going to be. And then at the top, what do we have? We have the breadcrumbs at the top. Those like little crumbles. They're really nice. Oh, I love when you have one of those like nice sweet crumbles, sitting at the top. Oh, they can taste really good. But I don't want that to be the entire pie, right? I don't want that to be the whole thing that I'm about to eat. I actually want this. What I really want, guys, when I take a bite of an apple pie, I want this whole entire thing. I want a little bit of the crust, I want a little bit of the medium part, and I want a little bit of the top crumbles. I want all 3 in one bite, all right? Now, if you follow what I just said there, I want you to start viewing your investments that same way, guys. So I'm going to redraw this thing, all right? Please listen to me. And then, right here, all right? Same cake. Your foundation layer, guys, needs to be stocks that you can believe in long term. I'm saying this is a decade long. This is something that you're going to hold for 10 years, probably longer. All right. So that, in my opinion, you can think of something like Tesla, Apple, Airbnb. Quite honestly, if you really believe in Roblox, you could even throw in Roblox. There's other safer companies you could do in this thing as well. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good one. Let's just say J&J or Boeing. Here, Boeing is a good one. Boeing's not going anywhere. These can make up your foundation layer, guys, and that's what I want you to do. So for all of my new investors, any person, whether you have $10, $100, $100,000, guys, your foundation layer needs to be this. And when I say foundation, this is what I want to tell you. My personal belief, again, you can go to a different channel, a different investor, and they'll give you a different number. My opinion is this needs to be $10,000, all right? So I want you to go and think of like 4 or 5 companies that you can believe in. Don't go too crazy with it. Just pick 4 or 5 companies you like, you believe in, you think they're going to do well in the next 10 years, and just stick with those 5, all right? Or 4 or 5. And get $10,000 and invest it equally amongst those, all right? Don't think too much into dividing it this much, this one. No. Just get 10 grand, 2,500, 25, 25, 25. All right. And I want you to divide it up like that. Or if there's 5 companies, 2, 2, 2. And that is the first thing you need to do. Forget everything I just said in my video about Zomedica, IRO, Clover. Don't listen to any of that stuff, guys. That's not where you're at in your investment journey right now. I want you to do this first, all right? Once you can build a $10,000 layer, then what I want you to do is this. And to get this 10,000, guys, this is where you really have to start working, all right? This is not where you're going to start flipping trades. You're going to start switching around things and take the gain from here, rinse and repeat. No, guys. This 10,000, this is coming from you working. What do you look? I publish my video once a day. What do you do in the rest of the time, guys? I know my videos aren't that long. You know, you guys should be working the rest of the day, guys. And you know, this is how I want you to do it. That 10,000 needs to come from your own investment account and your own pockets, all right? And don't invest this 10,000. The first thing you need to do, guys, is have a safety fund. Your checking account should have 6 to 12 months. Okay, 6 to 12 months of savings in there. So if shit hits the fan and you know you guys need some cash like right on hand, you can get that, no problem. All right, guys. I don't want you guys to be you know, scrambling around here and then like trying to worry about, you know, what might happen where. Guys, please don't neglect having this safety fund. It can truly, some people have lost crazy amount of money in doing this stuff. All right. So first I want you guys to do is get your safety funds met in a checking account. Then I want you to get 4 or 5 companies, put it into your foundation layer of your investments. Then in this medium term layer, all right, guys, this is where you can start looking at my 1 year, 6 months to 1 year holds. All right, 6 months. So what was that for me, guys? That was my IRO. That was my, what other ones did I have? Let's say Clover. You see, guys, Clover is not as safe of an investment as Apple. Clover just launched. I can tell you all day long, I believe in Chamath, I believe in Clover, I believe in this, I did my DD. I can tell you all day long. The problem is, this has not existed as long as Tesla, Apple, Airbnb. Guys, I want you to think of it that way. This is where you put in those sort of plays. And then right there at the, sorry, I put this in the wrong layer, but you know, this has to go there. And then at the top here, guys, this is where you do the plays like I'm talking about. Let's say Zomedica. This can be your Sidious. This can be some of those plays which you're just planning to rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And so this layer needs to be 10,000. This to me should be 5,000. This comes out of your own pocket, guys. This is don't invest this money until you have built this. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough, guys. Your foundation layer, you build your safety fund of 6 to 12 months. Honestly, guys, if you're rocking with Schrute stocks, I want it to be 12. Forget the number 6 I told you. I don't want you guys to have 6 months. If you follow other channels, they'll tell you 6 to 12. No, guys. If you're following my strategy, you're following this channel, guys, have 12 months of savings, because I don't want you to be in a position where something hits the fan and you guys can't like make your bills on time. You gotta, and the market has pulled back, you don't have cash there. No, guys, 12 months savings account in your savings account, guys. And how you do that, calculate all your expenses that you've had for the last 3-4 months. Okay, look back to your credit card bill, auto insurance, this, that, electric. Find the average that you've had for the last 4 months, okay, and then multiply that by 12. That number you need to keep in your savings account all times. Just keep that as the minimum. All right. Once you have that built, guys, then you start working towards this 10,000. Find your 4 or 5 companies, throw that into there until you hit 10. Then what I want you to do, find, let's say, a handful of companies. Now this doesn't need to be 4 or 5 companies here. All right, guys, that I keep drawing in the wrong layer. Sorry. That medium term layer, guys, that doesn't need to be 4 or 5 companies. That can be a little bit more, but you see, your foundation is 4 or 5. Your medium layer can be like, I don't know. That really depends. You don't want to go too much, too many plays all at once. But let's just say it's $5,000 you put in there. Let's just say that's 5 companies, all right, 1,000 in each. Okay, and then that you know you can rinse and repeat that, but those are longer term. And then right over here, this is where you start playing with little bit. Once you have these 2 layers built, then here we can start talking about different plays. All right, forget about this right now. We'll talk about this in a different video. This is the only, all these hype stocks that you keep seeing, SNDL, Zomedica, all these things, forget those videos for right now. If you're a beginner investor, don't listen to those things. Please just build the foundation, guys. This is the channel that I built here, guys, is not to make you guys into get rich quick. This is not to get you guys into, you know, becoming a millionaire overnight. No, guys, that doesn't happen. We're going to build the right habits. We're going to build the right foundation, and we're going to build wealth. You know why Warren Buffett has a lot of money in Coca-Cola, guys? He's looking at wealth, okay? Why doesn't he just YOLO his money into Zomedica? It's because he knows it's not the most sustainable. You know what money he puts into Zomedica? It's the play money. It's the play money. You follow? All All right, guys, I really wanted to make this video for you, for all my beginners, because I've been seeing a lot of comments, especially in the Discord and things like that, of people, who are just beginning. And I'm so happy you guys have begun investing. I can't even tell you how excited I am to know that you guys have began investing and that you found this channel. This is probably one of the best decisions you've made. I'm not trying to say that to brag or anything, because I really show things transparent. And I tell you this, guys, I tell you this thing because I truly care. I truly care about your financial well-being and your families, because I've been in a position in my life where my dad, he lost a lot of the money in our family. He had mental health issues, like I told you, and long story short, we ended up going bankrupt back when I was a teenager. Had a lot of fights, drugs, alcohol. There was a lot of issues going on for me when I was a kid, and all these lessons I'm teaching you guys, nobody taught me. Nobody taught me any of this stuff. I'm teaching you this from experience. This is not something I'm just reading out from a book that I've just read right now. I'm talking to you because all the mistakes that you think you have made, I have made them, and I've probably made them twice as hard as you have. And look, I tell you guys you're my family, not as like some sort of like random statement and stuff like that. I truly mean it. I truly, in my heart, believe if you're on this channel, you guys are like my family. And I don't want you guys to have the financial mistakes that I've made, because, learn from my mistakes. I lost the money. I made the mistakes. Learn from me. You guys don't need to do it on your own. Please listen to me on this advice, guys. I want the best for you. I want the best for you, and I want the best for your family, because I know the issues that financial struggles can have in life. It can truly, some people have killed themselves over it. There are people who have taken their own lives because of money. And that is not going to be us, guys. That is not going to be us, because we're going to play it smart. We're going to play it correctly. I'm never going to claim I'm the best YouTuber, I'm the smartest, I'm the richest, none of that stuff. What I believe, though, guys, is I think I have a very good idea of risk to reward. I haven't found too many people doing that stuff on YouTube. When it comes to their risk to reward, they always say just put money you can invest to lose, put money you are willing to lose. Guys, quite honestly, that advice to me is, what does that really mean? You know what I'm saying? Put money you're willing to lose. I don't want to lose a single penny of mine, quite honestly. I don't want to lose any money. You know what I'm saying? I hate when I'm being told that, just put money you're willing to lose. I don't want to lose a single penny of mine, because every penny I've earned, I put blood, sweat, and tears into it. I'm sure the rest of you guys too. Why would you want to lose any of your money? Even if it's 1 cent. You earned that 1 cent. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys. You know I'm going off the deep end when I start these rants. I'm going to call it off now. I'm going to call off the rant now. Please just take what I said here into consideration. And I'm going to explain. I know I said I was going to explain the mistake I made in my own portfolio, but this video is already going on really long. I'll talk about that in tomorrow's video of how I might want to change things on my end. So with all that said, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, enjoy your weekend. All right, and let's get wealthy. All right, take care. See you in the next one.